us all die poor, which means expressing ourselves, which means putting things that really deep inside us, ourself is craving. Like we wish to meditate for longer times, and we may think of doing it tomorrow. So, so friends, let us all cross our legs, kindly take off your glasses, clasp your hands, close your eyes, and just observe your breath. Go deep into yourself and ask yourself, what is it that yourself, not yourself deep inside wishes to do? It could be painting, it could be gardening, it could be writing a book or writing an article, it could be learning a musical instrument, or it could be creating something, it could be meditating for longer times, it could be reading a book, or it could be sharing something you have inside you. It could be academics, it could be spiritual knowledge, it could be anything. Sharing something you have inside you. What is your soul saying to you? What is it that it says? Do it now. Don't delay anymore. We all do have that voice inside us that we keep killing it, postponing it, and we keep dying every day of that day, rich of these intentions inside us. We have to pour that out. Let us all wake up into that intention and bring those energies, intentions, thoughts that we all love to do, where we find our purpose, because that is our purpose. That is your purpose. If it is something that you are said, I need to paint, I love painting, that is your purpose. I need to run, I love running, that is your purpose. So let us have an intention today, asking universe to guide and support us so that we bring all that voice inside us into reality starting today. No one stops you but you. No one creates our reality but us. We create our own reality, and we can create, and we are creating our beautiful life, or we can create our own beautiful life. Let us all die empty today. Let us not have all these wonderful, wonderful, wonderful desires, wonderful purposes, wonderful intentions that will help this world, that will help us to become more and more joyful. When we are joyful, we also make this world more joyful, a much better place. We don't need to change this world, it is enough just to change ourselves. We don't need to make anyone outside happy, it is enough just to make ourselves happy. So let us all ask the universe. So put this intention, asking for guidance. So we put out into reality things that we always wanted to. And the universe is readily available if we all take one step with just this intention to come towards us to give the guidance with 1,000 steps. We are all blessed in many ways. Normal, natural breath, my dear friends. Just observe your breath. The normal, natural breath. Last 1 minute, friends. Let us all thank and be grateful for this life, and let us all thank this universe for supporting us in very many ways. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly place your hands over your eyes for a few seconds. Whenever you are ready, you may open your eyes and take off your hands. Welcome back, friends. Hope you all had a very deep session. You're all welcome now to share about your meditation experiences. Thank you. You can unmute yourself. Yes, Ninaji, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Madhu and Ram. It was really a very deep meditation session. And at one point, I felt my heartbeat going so fast and round, it as if something is going round, round, round inside. And I could see all rainbow colors, and it was
Mm,
really a beautiful meditation session today.
wonderful,
Thank you so
wonderful.
much.
Thanks a lot, Ninaji,
Yeah.
for sharing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Abdurrahman, please go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Ram.
Hi.
Uh, Actually, today was a new journey, a new experience. Before meditation, I was so stressed. My mind was like exploding of many thoughts from east to west. Uh, I started meditation, and it was so hard to concentrate on my breathing. And then when you started the music, it was very deep and helped me to calm down and concentrating on my breath and almost clearing my mind. After meditation, I feel more peaceful, more peaceful. Thank you from bottom
Wonderful.
of my heart. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, Abdurrahman. Thank you. Thank you for being here and thank you for sharing that. Thank you. Yes, Sahir.
Hello, Ram.
Hi. Hi,
I
Sahir.
totally agree with Abdurrahman. That's almost what happened with me because, getting back to work and so on. So the stressful ideas kept flowing and floating in front of me. But the amazing thing today was the music and the intention behind it. I'm sure there is a very, very amazing intention, like we started the meditation with, and I felt it. And it, this guidance from you really helped me to be anchored to this thought, or this, I don't want to say thought, it is the purpose. And I was distracted many times, but between the distractions I was going very deep because of your music and the lovely energy from the group. Really, I felt it. I
Mm,
was going back deeply and coming again to the material world and going back deeply maybe 20 times or something, but it was very pleasant, very
mm.
pleasant. It was that
Wonderful.
one piece meditation. Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful, Sahar.
Thank you so much for this. And this music, by the way, there is a thought that was distracting me that uh, once in a while I say to myself, this music should be in an album or something. The whole world must listen to this piece of music of today. Yeah, not me
Mm,
only or not the group only. So it's supposed to be. Thank you so
wonderful.
much for this wonderful
Wonderful,
meditation.
Sahar.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. And indeed, we had yesterday request to do a bit of longer time, so we went a bit longer today. So wonderful. Yes, yes, Basvi.
Hi, Ram.
Hi,
Uh,
hi, Basvi.
uh, Actually, when I was observed my breath, slowly increase the energy uh, top of my head d- and my body also. Uh,
Mm,
Feels so good
wonderful.
and very deep also. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Basvi. Indeed, it was a very deep session. Thank you. Yes, Sylvie.
Hi, Ram.
Hi.
Well, first of all, um, extend my congratulations to Madan and Yoti. I'm so happy for them. I got to see got to see them like in part of their process,
Yeah,
and they always seem so happy. And I can't imagine how happy they are right now. So please tell them that I'm very happy for them.
yeah, sure.
And well, regards to the meditation, it was very nice. I didn't even notice that it was longer.
Hmm.
It just was like always very nice, and I enjoyed every moment, and it was very deep. So thank you.
Thanks a lot, Sylvie. Thank you. Thank you for sharing and, of course, being here with your wonderful energy always. Thank you. Thank you, Sylvie.
Thank you, Ram. And I had a question for you actually.
Yes, yes.
Now that you've been like intensely playing, I think almost every day,
Yeah.
has it changed something for you? Like how has it evolved? Like your feeling when you play?
Yeah. I would say that I cannot repeat some some things that came during my, let's say, earlier playing. So some tunes I keep on hearing to repeat it, but I cannot do it. So which means I kind of enjoy it, and I'm not playing it from a space of you know remembering and doing it.
Mm.
It's just flowing. Sometimes I surprise myself. I hear that and I feel, oh, was that really me? So I think it is just flowing. It is just flowing, and I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, I think that too. It's like different every time. It's just like meditation, a new experience every time.
Mm.
And yeah, I enjoy it too. So thank you, and Madhu, for the music.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Sylvie. Thank you.
Bye.
Yes, Sudhakar ji. Yeah, you can unmute yourself, Sudhakar ji. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi Ram, good
Hi,
evening.
hi. Good
Thank you
evening.
so much for the session. The session was extended, it was good. I today the meditation was not such deep. I have been disturbing with some thought what happened in my work life today.
Uh-huh.
I was I normally I used to be very peacefully, but
Uh-huh.
today one thought that is disturbing. Anyhow, it is good. I'll have to come out of that thought. I don't know whether it is good to why I'm not able to come out of the thought. That is very simple, but for me it is keep on remaining. The thought is like one of my colleague. He used to stay in. He'll be in Hyderabad. I'm at Bangalore. My office base location is Bangalore, so his laptop he has repaired and he wanted to send to me through courier. I want to repair in the office. Nowadays no one is going to office. um, my kids and all at home, right? If I went collecting and couriering that bag, there may be there are some restrictions outside. We should not go out social distance because of the social distance due to COVID. I
Mm-hmm.
told him that I am helpless in this. he might be thinking that he is not polite in any conversation with me previously. I took it as my request, even though I'm not helpful in this situation.
Yeah. So
He might be, yeah.
there are many million ways how our life comes and how we carry it into our meditation. So the very practice of meditation is to become aware of them, just like you became aware of things that you don't wanted to carry into your day. So meditation is, it's like a bridge. And when you're crossing this bridge, you realize, oh wow, I have been continuously thinking for such a silly thing sometimes,
Hmm.
or sometimes such a serious thing. But then you realize it made no sense to keep on thinking about, even if it is silly or if it was serious. It is better to act or just keep on moving.
Okay.
So in these deeper states of meditation, you take a call. You realize what is right thing to do. So we do all have, and we do all carry some silly thoughts into our meditation, some serious thoughts into our meditation, some challenges, sometimes even joyful things into our meditation. We later on realize that even bringing those joyful thoughts into meditation is not helping our process of connecting to ourselves. So
Yes.
good that you became aware of that, and you will find, what do you say, you will find your right way of moving out of it or through it.
Okay. I really worried because of helpless, but he never understand that. That is what I. Mm,
That's fine. That's fine. The world will never understand anyone. First of all, we
okay.
need to understand ourselves.
Okay.
Yes. And then the whole world will just fall in place.
Only because of COVID situation, I'm helpless to him right
Yeah.
now. That he know not okay. Anyhow, it's not the stage to discuss that thing. I can under that is his mistake. He is not understanding.
There
And
is no mistake at all.
okay.
There is no mistake at all. That is where we fall trap into this thing. So
Okay.
when you're going in a street,
Mm.
yeah, from one
Yes.
side to
Yes.
other side, there is another vehicle coming in the opposite direction. Is he wrong?
Okay.
No, he is
No.
going to his destination. You are going to your destination.
Yes. Yes.
So both are right, but both think the other person is wrong. But both are on their journey.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, good. So it's good that you have these thoughts that are carrying, and then you one day, or let's say sooner, or in this session, find your way through it.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Sudhakarji. Thank you. Yes, Manjuji, please go ahead.
Hello, Ram. Thank you so much for a deep session. Thank you both, you and Madhu. I just want to say that it is helping my tennis game. I used to play
Mm,
competitive tennis, before this COVID started.
yeah.
Now I'm just practicing, just with friends. And yesterday, while I was playing tennis, I was more mindful. So
Yeah.
it really helped me remain calm under pressure, and also just relax, and I enjoyed my tennis. So I think meditation is really helping me with tennis. And also I used to get shortness of breath
Mm.
because I played on clay court, the
Mm-hmm.
dust,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
dust, and it could be the stress also. But my doctor prescribed inhaler.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to say I have not used inhaler since I started meditating, not even once.
Wow.
Yeah, just I would like to share things every day, but speaking in public makes me nervous. I, I cannot speak. So just wanted to share this today.
No, you are here and you did today. And what you shared is so beautiful
Yeah,
and wonderful, very inspiring. And it keeps on reminding us for everything in life, meditation really takes us there.
yes, I agree.
Yeah. You want to be a good tennis player, meditate. It sounds a bit funny, right? But
you know,
basically
what
that's
I
true.
that's what I tell all my friends. If they are complaining on something, I tell them to meditate.
Yeah. You want to be a good warrior, meditate. You want to be a good peace loving guy, meditate. You want to be a good whatever, good at anything, just meditate. Good
Yeah,
human, meditate.
yes,
So it's really wonderful. And we can also become a good tennis player, you see.
yeah, I'm experiencing it, so I want to share that with other people so they can benefit from it too.
Beautiful, beautiful. And also the way you explained about not using inhaler.
No, not even once since February. That's when I started meditating.
You have to tell this to your doctor now.
Yeah, I will.
He will
Maybe
prescribe
I will.
meditation to everyone next time instead of, or maybe he will tell to talk to you.
I don't think they will do. They'll go out of business. So that's what happen.
Okay, okay.
And I asked my son to meditate also. So he has been taking it as a challenge. So I think it's been 3 weeks since he started meditating, like for 15
Super,
minutes a day. And
super.
yeah, he's 23 years old and he knows better. So I'm not forcing him to
Mm,
meditate. It's up to him, but he is watching me do it. So
wonderful. You know, when I started meditating, I was okay 99. So I was 19 years old, and
wow.
it was through my parents. And now I would say that the best thing that my parents gave to me, of course, after my birth, it is meditation. It is meditation. You know, yes, they have taken care of me. They have given me everything to survive. They have everything is there. But if I need to pick one thing, and without that thing, everything else would have not made sense to me. That is meditation. Meditation had really given or added value, and it had given me direction to everything that had happened in my life. And I'm sure all the parents, whoever give this gift of meditation to their kids, will also realize that everything that they needed in their life had become more meaningful. It is because of meditation. So Manjuji, I really, really thank you for what you are doing by sharing this to your son. So wonderful.
Yeah, thank you so much. You are my inspiration. So I think the first session I attended was Sylvie's. I think Sylvie guided the first one, and she just attracted me right away. So I hope Sylvie is here and listening. Yeah. So
Yes, I'm here. Thank you,
thank you.
Angie. Thank you.
Your session was the first one I attended, and now I'm doing it since then.
Wow.
So I'm trying my best to attend all the sessions. So thank you so much. Thank you all, and thank you everyone in this group
Wonderful.
who is helping each other.
Super, super Manjuji. Thanks a lot. Yes, Mridulaji, please go ahead.
Good morning, or
Hey, good
it's
morning.
the evening for you. I forgot.
Yeah.
I was listening to your talk, and your meditation is amazing. I don't do sometimes closing eyes meditation. I do
Yeah.
open eye meditation because my schedule has been very busy, and so the meditation sessions aren't like they are now in the morning. I used to put on the meditations. I used to get ready with that.
Yeah.
because eventually our life has to be in a state of meditation with our eyes open. We learn through eyes closed, but anyway, I practiced that too, and today I was doing that, and I don't know where the time has gone. And it's just beautiful, your sessions. And a couple of things I wanted to say. There was someone, I thought this quote may be helpful for that someone that had a question. So if you know Wayne Dyer, right? You've
Yeah.
probably read about him. So he has a very, very famous quote and very touching quote. It says, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.
Mm.
So meditation does that to us. So a lot of times, my professional life was always pretty much on, you know, on top and everything. Sometimes my personal life, I used to wonder why this is always happening to me, why this person is always this way to me. But in the years that I've meditated, my energy changed, Ram.
Yeah.
So all those things that I thought were happening to me, they don't happen to me anymore. And the why doesn't, the question doesn't come to me anymore.
Yeah.
So we change with the meditation, our energy changes. So all the outside kind of melts away, and we don't feel the same, and we don't feel why it's happening to us. We don't feel like, this, the things stop happening, just
Mm.
to put it straight out there, And
Mm.
I know it seems odd or strange, and it did to me when I started meditation. People said these things. I thought, why are they talking about that? What do I have to do? It's coming
Yeah.
from the other people, other things. Why are they asking me to change myself when it's
Yeah.
not me? But truly, it is us. It's our energy that projects to the outside world,
Mm.
and that's how the response happens.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a beautiful saying by Wayne Dyer. And I love listening to him. He had all these talks on PBS. And the other thing is, I did want to, I knew it was cemeteries, but I wanted to hear you and how your take on it. Sometimes it's just to be,
Mm.
I just want to listen. Um, but there was a minister. I listened to many, many sources for my spiritual healing, including
Mm-hmm.
meditation. So he mentioned that in one of his sermon, because he said that it's the wording he used was that the graves are rich with unfulfilled dreams and desires. That's the reason the wealthiest places on earth are the cemeteries.
Yeah.
So, all our dreams, we have to fulfill them. All our desires, we have to fulfill them. We cannot have that fear. And, it was all a learning process for me too. That's what I wanted to say. As much,
Beautiful.
uh, you know, the age that I am, the accomplishments that I have done, still, it's still a learning. I'm still learning. And all
Mm.
this I learned, so I'm just sharing today. I don't share much, but I'm just sharing today.
So beautiful. So beautiful. The world outside melts away. What a
Yes.
nice statement it is. So things don't, uh, we change. That's why things outside are also changed. So beautiful, Mridulaji. I'm so grateful to you for the energy you put as you were speaking. That was so mesmerizing, so awesome, so touching. So thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for sharing. So lovely it
Thank,
is.
thank you, Ram. I don't know. I feel like you and Madhu, I know you from
Mm.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I have never met you. I want to do the things that you and Madhu have done. I want to go to the Egypt.
Yeah.
I've been to the pyramids, but I have not meditated. I didn't know meditation when I went to pyramids.
Mm.
So one day we'll plan that. All of us. We'll meet Sahar, Abdul
Yes.
Rahman. We'll all do
Yeah.
it together. That's
Yeah.
my desire. That I don't want
Beautiful.
to take with me to my, I want to resolve that.
You already put that thought into the universe,
I,
and I
I will be
already
waiting
see
for
that
you all, Ram,
manifesting.
and
Great. Yes, Sahir.
I will be waiting for you all, please.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah,
We will all meet. Sure.
yeah.
That's a beautiful thought. The
And we
universe
meet
will
every
make
day.
that manifest. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Mridulaji, as you are sharing this experience, how things outside they melt away as we change. I remembered an incident that had happened to me while I was living in Egypt. Shall I share that?
Please share. Please
Yeah,
share.
okay.
Yes, Ram,
So,
share.
yeah. So, we moved to Egypt 2008, and then very immediately we moved into a flat, and then a year later we had found a new flat, and then that is where we started our even meditation journey, which means sharing the meditation to others. So we were living in the fifth floor, and then the owner, not of the apartment of the flat we were living, but of the building, I mean the person who had constructed that building and then sold out to various people, he used to stay in the second floor, and he was a retired military personnel, um, very high post. And with time we realized that we could not resonate with his energies, with his behaviors, with his attitudes, because he was so with the military way of of living, which means that he used to stop people coming to our place and ask, why you are coming here, where are you going here, why do you come every day, and what is happening in that house. And he used to stop people. Sometimes he used to not allow people to come into our house, and he used to say, do not take the lift, go by foot up. And all these things were happening. And after many months, we were contemplating, shall we leave this flat, because we wanted to share meditation to everyone. And what is the problem of this person in the second floor? Why do he need to stop people? And actually he's made like that, because sometimes he used to go with his car in the opposite direction of the traffic, and he expects everyone to stop because he's a military man and everybody must stop and give him his way. So he was a different person altogether. So we were contemplating, let us move out. And I still remember this particular day. We were in meditation. We were all in meditation. And then we started to hear someone banging the door. We were all in deep meditation. So we were, let's say, Madhu was kind of scared, because we understood it was him, loud voice, banging the door, everyone in deep meditation. So I said, let me go. So the moment I got up, I had an intention to express to him, why are you doing this? Why do you need to bang the door? So, but as I got up, something changed within my being. Somehow I felt this person is undergoing a struggle within himself, and he has no way than to express it on everyone he's coming across. So the moment I had this thought, there was a tremendous shift within myself. I went to the door, I opened to the door, and I just stood in front of him. This big man, military guy, he had a revolver on his, on his trouser, visible, and he was shouting and he was asking who was the one parked the car in front of the house. It was not, it was of no one of our friends who was there, but he just was there expressing his way of sharing his energy. I was just there standing looking into his eyes. He was shouting, he was shouting. I continuously started to feel so very compassionate towards him, because I realized he was searching for something outside and he did not ever found it, and he was able to express his energies only that way. So there was a deep connection to him, and I went and I hugged him. I hugged him, and I could not even imagine now why, or I mean, how could I do that, or how did it happen? I went and I hugged him. He was shouting when I hugged him. 10 seconds, he was still, first first 5 seconds, he was trying to push away. Then he was not pushing away, but then next 5 seconds, he was talking. Then he was silent. There was this silence, myself hugging him for another 5 to 10 seconds. There was this wonderful energy. I cannot express it in my words. Um, there was a union, I would say. The whole environment, the whole energy completely transformed. Then I just left him. He looked into my eyes and he said, I just wanted to ask if someone who are here by mistake had parked in front the car. Can you please check? I just said him, there is no one here. It is none of our friend's car. With a very I don't know how that energy was flowing and how this person just 15 seconds ago just yelling and banging the door was completely transformed. I still am surprised as I shared this experience, and he went down and everything changed from that day. Completely changed. Everything changed from that day. He had never stopped any of our friends who came up, and we became indeed very good friends to an extent that sometimes he used to stay in his balcony, and when I used to come by car, he used to come from the second floor by foot down, and he used to open the flat door, and he used to say, how are you, how was your day, everything went well, and we used to shake our hands and sometimes hug. So uh, and my life had completely transformed after that experience. And indeed, I did notice in my life later on, I never found anyone who was troubling me, and indeed, everyone became my friends. I noticed some of my colleagues complaining about someone that they did not behave well, and that very person whom on which these people were complaining, they are very good friends of mine. We never had any problem. And I realized that that experience and that shift in the way I started to look at things had transformed, or rather created, a harmony in every person that I met or I have in my life. I always tell to my colleagues that everyone I work with are just my friends. I never had someone with which I had an argument, because it is just a it's just being in that space of understandingness. Yeah, you just look at people with a different perspective. Maybe sometimes there are energies they want to just shout. You just are there for them, and then just one single sentence of why is this happening is enough that they are completely down. They understand, they are transformed. So I'm very grateful, Mridulaji, for what you have shared reminded me of this experience. And I'm sure each one of us have similar energies within us, waiting for an occasion to express. Sometimes, yes, we are shy, but even for today, uh, I laugh when I remember that particular day, because I do not know how did it happen. And I sometimes say, how, what would have happened if this guy might have pushed me and took out his revolver for the silly things I was doing. uh, yes, it's kind of funny, but that had really transformed a person's life, and it had transformed my life and everyone's life that I have later on met. So it is just about changing the way we look at things, and the whole world outside will melt. So that sentence you said, Mridulaji, really deeply touched me, and that's true. from the experience I had. So thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Ram. That's such a beautiful, beautiful sharing. I just brought tears to my eyes. You know, the people we think that are angry, and, you know, probably he had some fear because he was this great person and suddenly he's all by himself. And he was just, you know, didn't know. He was looking, like you're saying, he was looking externally for his comfort. But you know, love is the most powerful thing in the universe, you
Yeah.
know, and we're all connected. And even our worst enemies, I know in the beginning, people who were, you know, many years of meditators, they shared, you know, that who even our enemy, we should send love to them through our meditation. It changes us, it changes them. You showed this man pure love. There's nothing that he can give back to you but love back. Do you know? So it's true. You change, you know, when you saw him, you felt his energy in an unspoken language. You felt the pain that he's feeling, probably. I don't know, you know, you were there, but when you hugged him, I think it, like you know, you said, melted everything away. All that garbage he was feeling, all discarded. You know, in 1 second you did that, Ram. So I'm just so happy to hear the story today too. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrutulaji. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Yes, indeed, it is. It was, yeah. Thanks to the universe for taking me to those experiences, those wonderful experiences. Thank you. Thanks, Sylvie, Saher, Basvi, Ninaji. Thanks for being here. You know, you all guys are wonderful, adding beautiful energies. So thanks a lot. Friends, it seems like we can keep on sharing and keep on continuing. Yes, Sudhakarji?
I wanted to thank you when you said thank you. That's it. That's why.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Mitaji, you want to share something?
Yeah, it is so wonderful to hear all of you, and I'm so glad I'm part of this wonderful journey along with all of you. Actually, it's a coincidence, or this is the intention you felt to share today, starting meditation to till now. Me and my husband started this morning, like 13-mile walk. After in the whole walk, we were talking about how the people we can't change them, but we can change from our side, fixing the intention like we can't. Whoever met in our life, they're going to be peaceful, and then they're going to be so good to us. So the reflection will be from us also, even though it's nothing to do what it happened past.
Yeah.
All these things I connected with each and every one of you who shared today's journey. It was the thing going on from early morning 5:30 to 8:30. After that, we came home and then sat on the meditation. It was so wonderful. Is it a coincidence, or is it something teaching me today to connect with all these energies? Um, it was like I felt like it is something sharing with me to overcome that what I've been thinking and talking today's, you know. So I felt like it is so wonderful to hear all of you, and for sure it has helped me coming out of that thinking. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Smitaji. Indeed, we all, you know, how would you say, we all get our piece of cake in every meditation session.
Mm-hmm.
So wonderful, and probably even your energy of your discussions today had poured into these discussions we had. So thank you for being here. Thank you for
Yeah,
being, and thanks for opening and sharing this to us. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Hmm.
And I want to share my journey some
Please.
time with all of you, taking the lead of meditation in this group. It's so inspired from you and Madhu. But that time will be coming soon because I started meditation on April 7th,
Yeah.
and soon it is hitting like 100 days.
Wow. Yes.
So it is so much I wanted to share,
Yeah.
and I so much gained from after joining in this wonderful energies in your group. Yeah, I'm just waiting, and then I'm picturing everything in one single paper. I'm trying to, at least. I want to share that when it hits the 100 days, I'm just holding for that day. It's keep growing every day to add to that paper, which is wonderful. I'm excited. I'm just giving heads up, and I will contact you personally. I want to share how I
Please.
want to share the section with in this group to these wonderful energies.
Yes. Beautiful. Wonderful.
Thank you.
So we are eagerly now waiting, Smitaji. So
Me
yes,
too.
please, please,
Hope it will be.
yeah,
Yes.
please ping us and let's arrange. We don't need to plan, it's like talking to a family member. So
Right. Exactly.
just
That's what
pour
I
out.
feel because
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
haven't met any of you. I haven't know any of you, but I feel already connected when I joined in the first class itself. From there onwards, I'm attending Sneha's class in the night before bedtime,
Yeah.
which is wonderful connection in that time as well. My sleep also became meditation, I can say.
Mm.
So yes, for sure I want to share with everybody. I'm just waiting, keep on adding to my paper. When I hit the 100 days, I want to take that opportunity to share my whole journey, how it went, and then how I inspired, and then how I've been inspiring to the other people.
Yeah.
So yes,
Super. 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 Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you, Smitaji.
thank you
We'll
all,
wait
one
for
and
your
all.
session.
Mhm.
Thank you. Nice friends. What an enriching day. So very happy. Okay, friends. With this wonderful energy we have, let us share it around and let us meet soon. So tomorrow morning we have session by Master Sneha, 6 a.m. Germany time or 9:30 a.m. India time, and then we have a session tomorrow and day after tomorrow by Pradeep. So I think the poster had been already shared in the group. Let me just check it because the timings are different. Voila, here. So tomorrow we have at 1 p.m. instead of 6 p.m. So 5 hours before than our regular session. It's a 2-hour session. And Pradeep, who was here a month ago, and we had a wonderful, um, let's say, wisdom sharing. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, he will be sharing about karma, pre-birth planning, and soul lessons. Very, very interesting, wonderful topics. 1 p.m. Europe time, which is 4:30 p.m. India time. So we'll be having 2 hours of this wonderful sharing. So we will be learning about, is it possible to change one's destiny? Because we all will be talking about it's in our destiny. So in these discussions, which will be very interactive, we will know about, is that possible to change our own destiny? Then we will be learning about what are the categories of karma, misconceptions about karma, pre-birth planning, free will and destiny, karma, debt, and soul contracts. One of the most wonderful spiritual topics, friends. So do not miss them. And over that, please share to your friends. So tomorrow we will have it only on Zoom, not on the YouTube. So do join on the same which you are using today on the same Zoom link. And YouTube, we will record and then telecast it later. So friends, have a nice time ahead and catch you up soon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.